to Supa Robot Attack. I'm Jason Bradbury.
And I'm Julia Hardy.
Supa Robot Attack is a humanoid robot fighting league.
There are lots of rules, but we don't want to bore you with all of them. But some things to know are: the ultimate aim for each robot is a ring out, which means getting their opponent out of the ring by any means necessary.
A robot can also win on points, judged by our judge commentators, Julia and myself. In simple terms, a punch to the head is worth more than a punch to the body.
Kicks are worth more still.
Additional points can be awarded for a knockdown and the obtaining of a perk.
If that perk results in a knockdown, then you guessed it, more points.
To understand perks in more detail and meet today's contenders, let's see some stats. So, starting by just adjusting the camera, get the camera angles right.
So, of course, we've got Punch Punk, we've got Afro-Tack. It's kind of a retro rumble here. Battle of the haircuts.
Nice! In they come now. Oh, a little grab from Punch Punk doesn't go anywhere. These are highlights, so you're seeing a minute's worth of fighting condensed.
Oh, yes, definitely. So, oh, look at that. He's gone for an uppercut, but actually then Afro-Tack's tried to move out the way. Look at that. But ends up losing his balance and going down.
Afro-Tack dangerously close to the edge of the ring there, Julia.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to be anywhere near that because that will be an automatic lose if he gets knocked out.
And not just the round, the entire match. In comes Punch Punk there with an interesting technique. Classic bit of old-school pugilism there, Julia, from Punch Punk. He guards with the left while going for a little jab with the right.
It's weird, though, but it's not the actual right that knocks Afro-Tack down.
It's the guard itself, isn't it? Which doesn't really count. Oh, but this is an incredible move from Afro-Tack. Look. In slow motion, you can see Afro-Attack goes in, grabs Punch Punk with his right hand, and then sweeps on the inside with his left foot.
Punch Punk's going down there. He doesn't even attempt to get out of that move. Afro-Attack there showing just how complicated some of these moves actually are to execute.
So in our role as judge commentators, round one goes to Punch Punk there. Do you think it's the weight advantage that gave Punch Punk that round?
I don't know. I think it's got a lot more to do with his snappy hairdo.
Over there in the back of the meters in the red sound wave attack. So easy. Girls coming into the show just to meet me.
Round two. Yes, it's the battle of Nicky Clark's nightmares.
Afro-Attack can't be shy and coming forward now, Julia. Oh, and it doesn't start well for Afro-Attack. Straight away, a left side jab from Punch Punk, although I'm not quite sure what he's up to now.
He seems to be waving his arms all over the place there. Look at that.
Oh, wait. Little front kick, little front snap kick, which again is rewarded with a side punch from Punch Punk. So Afro-Attack trying his best, but
he's
still,
not really doing it.
See the accelerometer in the robot there, making him balance. Interesting technical point there.
But wait, Afro's going for a mid-range high kick there, almost knocking Punch Punk out of the ring.
And playing back those two definitive moves, Punch Punk's very powerful side punch to the stomach of Afro, but Afro's blisteringly sexy side kick. At the end of round two, Punch Punk is dominating Afro-Tack.
But it's all to play for in round three.
Which gives us an opportunity to fill you in on another Supa Robot Attack feature.
Meet the House Robot. Resplendent in house colours, reserved exclusively for our special celebrity guest operators.
The House Robot knows almost all the fighting styles of any opponent we can throw at him. But in the hands of a famous robot noob, will his Wing Chun go wrong?
Or something like that. Find out in future episodes. Into round three. Look at that little taunt there from Punch Punk. He's just goading Afro-Tack there to make a move.
Punch Punk going for some kind of move there, but in what world that's going to hurt, I don't know. Oh, in goes Afro-Attack for a really interesting... what is that? It's like a
sweeping side kick.
It really is. It's a really interesting move. How he got into that position, I'm not quite sure. It didn't work for him, though. Sniff my gi. Sniff my gi.
I'm going to hit you with this hand. Oh, no, I'm going to hit you with that one instead. Afro-Tack goes down.
Absolutely beautiful. Mesmerised by the little snaky wave of the left. Punched and knocked down flat on his back with the right. Oh, that was an interesting... Wait a second!
God.
What is this? A genuine karate chop to the leg. which looks like it's not done too much to Punch Punk until he gets up and we realise the force of that impact sheared off his head.
I don't believe we've actually seen it in this episode. His head has come off. This is not what we were expecting. It's an unbelievable end to the round.
And he did the fight because in the rules of Supa Robot Attack, that constitutes an immobilisation, which is an instant win.
Look at him there. He's trying to get back up again. He can't do it. Even if he could, he couldn't see where he's going. Little point to note today, Jace, is that we didn't see any special moves or perks in this episode. Just like a punk outside of a gig in Camden, he's lying flat on his face in a pool of his own fluids.
So that's the end of the first fight and the end of the first episode of Supa Robot Attack.
We'll be uploading weekly, so please hit subscribe so you never miss a fight.